Man, I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Let's go to the 9 first, then the 1.
Oh, no way. No! No! You think he's waiting on this one? Ah!
That's a Yakima.
Wait, what? No way, dude. One more. Yes! That's a real-ass Mahjong. Yo, I got 4 Dora? No, that's not Mahjong.
Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday.
Good Saturday morning to everyone. Oh gosh, hold on. Is the music on? Oh yeah, it is. Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Let me just check that the YouTube bot actually worked. Wow, it actually did. Hell yeah. Now I don't have to post on Discord right before the stream. I just have to pay $2 a month for this thing to be running. But anyway, glad you guys can make it. Hey, Kiwi God, Harry, Army, hey, AD, how you guys doing? Hope you had a great holiday. My holiday was a mix of just like lying in bed, petting the cats, and then also working on videos. So I haven't gotten any vitamin D in the past, like, I don't know how long, but maybe not since Christmas Day. I don't know, something like that. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, D Slayer as well. But yeah, well, today I think yeah, I've been kind of swimming around this 20,000 mark. At least I got back to 20,000. I used to be like, the lowest I've been in a while is like below the start, which is like below 18,000. I was like 14, oh, not 18,000, I mean 100, 1,400, 1,600, something like that. Yeah, not my best days. But you know, Mahjong luck is elliptical, right? It'll just come back right up. Here we go. 18,000, yeah, 3,600. 3,600 is the total. Boop ba doop boo. And get back down here. And I'm ready. After last week, I played a little bit of Hong Kong Mahjong too. I was thinking of playing it again. It was actually pretty fun. And like learning other variants. But I'll do so at another time. Having a lot of fun. Just making content. Thinking of content again. Oh yeah, member from... is that the 1 month renewal, Weeb? Nice. Thanks so much. Yeah, it has been a while. Let's see. Do I keep the double east? I think I like the double east. Double east gives me the value. I think I like my blocks otherwise. Yeah, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Appreciate all you've done for me, Weeb, and the rest of you. It's been a blast. But yeah, I really want this east though. Huh? I've been wanting to make you know, I've been saying a lot of broken record. I've been wanting to make more and more stuff. And then my latest craze is that I want to like make use of my English degree. Man, where have you heard of that before, huh? A streamer with an English degree. I wanted to be a novelist, you know, a long while back. I still do. I just don't know where I'm going to find the time for that. Since I also want to do YouTube, huh? Some people find a way, you know, to merge their hobbies together. But here's my version of that. I want to make a manga one day. I think a manga, you know, being more visual, would actually work decently well on a YouTube channel. And I like manga. You know, maybe And one way to put it is that we're gonna do this one just in case I have 5, 6, 7. Is that I kind of got into writing because of manga, not because of novels. I only well, at first I only got into novels because I thought that was the one I could do because I couldn't draw. But I found less disingenuous reasons to like novels. Eventually after that, I do like a pure, like how pure it is, how pure the form of a novel is. It fits me as a person well because I just think a lot. I just like talk to myself a lot. That's why I'm here on this stream, essentially talking to myself in front of a mic for hours. And I have you guys now. But it wasn't like that, like, you know, a year ago, even. You had to keep on trucking, not knowing whether someone was listening or not. Someone could pop up at any second. We're good there, though. But yeah, manga would be so cool. I just, I would like something like a, I mean, there's a lot of influences you can, like, pull from, sure. Like, when it comes to Mahjong manga, I mean, you obviously think of, like Akagi or Saki. And I think I don't know. I don't like for those of you who have read Akagi and Kaiji, like what do you think is like the defining factor of those manga, of like Fukumoto's works? I mean, just like the sense of the thrill of the gamble. And I kind of find it hard to put into words. And they often involve like a lot of like Yakuza types and stuff. I don't know. Sure. Overly sadistic villains? Yeah, that's yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Do I want? I guess posture a little bit for Chitoi and a little bit for, I don't know, Chinitsu. That'd be funny. Hey Shades, got a high tay win, nice. Oh, you got a high tay win by accident. Okay, that's not so nice. I'm like fluttering around between like maybe I'll get an normal hand, maybe I'll get Chitoi, but I think I should just commit to one or the other. Yeah, I don't like Chitoi. We'll just go first. We'll just go for Tanyo. Tanyo with 2 Dora. 2 Dora is kind of like Chitoi. It's the same amount hot. But yeah, villains, huh? I'd have to think about that. I'm usually more protagonist focused. I don't usually focus on the villains. And then if I do focus on a villain and an antagonist, it's usually because I've thought about them as a protagonist already. They're like a former protagonist. Yeah, sure, we'll go this way. Now we can pawn into Tenpai with the Chi, with the 7 soul. Huh. And Totsu, I guess? Sure. Is that better? I'm actually not sure. Well, 7 pin is safe anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, I might have to drop the... Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Might have to drop the 8 or the 5 pin. Okay, well, Ipeka was dead. Good to know. 7 pin is still safe. So I just need to wait on this with this. If I chi this, that doesn't actually help me. Really? Okay. I am fighting against dealer. Maybe I should like hold back a little bit just in case I draw something really dicey. Like Manzu. Manzu's pretty bad. Like if I get a 3-mon, it's over. I'm not discarding that one. 3-mon, 4-7 is also pretty bad. Okay, well. Sure, let's make it more risky for everyone. All or nothing, baby. I've come this far. Oh. Well, you know, that's just more possibilities where I don't deal in, right? Or I deal into not dealer. Nice one. Though. What? That wasn't my fault, right? Right, guys? I mean, you know, I wasn't the one who dealt in. Skill issue, clearly. Whoops. Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I've been wanting to read more Fukumoto, more of the author of Akagi, the author of Kaiji, more manga of his. You know, Penchan, I forget the full name, but that one, you know, the one where the meme comes from, where Mahjong causes great damage to the soul with absolutely no benefit. Something like that. Yeah, that's where that meme comes from. It's just like, you know, I should probably, like, you know, read it so I get to understand this meme to its full potential. But it's actually just a manga. It's a manga about, like, a guy that, just really likes Mahjong. He like really likes Mahjong. Even though he's like bad at the game. Just like he just enjoys the Mahjong to like a to the purest degree. And it's cool. You know, just like old jaded Yakuza is just like, man, we need more people like him in the world that just play the game and just have fun. And like, you know what? That's a great message. That's a great message that's like reduced to the meme of of Mahjong just hurts the soul. It's really funny. Yeah. One day I'll make a manga. Maybe not like that though. I think, but I think maybe like some other part of Fukumoto that I really enjoy and would like to, you know, get some, get something like that in my own work. Is that that little bit of the human condition, you know? I think he really understands people's emotions and their reactions to things, and that's what really pulls through in a lot of his work. Like, even if you didn't like the art, even if you didn't you know, the hooked noses is not your thing. You can still, like, feel the emotion, feel, like, the sweat and the tension. Like, dripping. Like, quite literally from these characters. It's great. Mm-hmm. One pin. This... Oh, this is tough. I don't actually like that. I don't actually think having the terminal pairs is good for me here. I think I'd rather, like, either hope I have a Dora or hope I get a Yakuhai. Hopefully both. Yeah, I thought about it a little bit. I thought about, like, the Sanshoku Doko or whatever. Or just, or Chanta. But, like, this 246 is just, like, too annoying to get rid of for me to go to Chanta. And, yeah, still keep the Dora. The Dora will make this hand worth winning. If I don't get the Dora, then it's like, what am I even doing with this hand? I guess I'll just fold. You know? But if I get the Dora, that'll change everything. I'll keep the 4 just in case I get the Aka 5 as well. Sure. And then we can pawn the last 9, and then wait on 246 or something, and then pair wait on the Dora, or it could just come to me. Sure, that's okay too. Yeah. So now I could pawn the Dora. Man, look how far we've come. This hand, this little hand, it was so bad. It was so bad before, and now it's actually looking like a hand. Stupid. Yeah, I guess I'll do them. Wait on this quote-unquote Suji trap. There it is. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, not quite an outside hand here. Got 40 fu, though, because of the closed triplet. That was a good hand. That was a cool hand. I mean, sometimes that beginner thing of just, like, discarding one of your pairs is actually not so bad. If it means, you know, if it means you can get a Yaku that could really save your hand otherwise. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did say, you know, another, like, writing thing. I don't know how many people care, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna talk about writing anyway because I like it. Because I'm a writer. But I like to write stuff in terms of, I don't know, maybe it's the ADHD in me. Like, I think of the sequel and the sequel to the sequel and the sequel to the sequel to the sequel before I even finish the first page of what I plan on writing. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. So I just have, like, a wide timeline of, like, what I want to happen for, like, any particular story. I think that at least gives me, like, some kind of grounding for, like, what the beginning could be, you know, what we're leading up to. Just like, yeah, in the literary world, you know, I'm thinking of, like, the 5th book before I write the first. And at the very least, it gives me a lot of ideas. It gives me a lot of ideas for me to use elsewhere. We'll do it like this. Oh, it's Kutsuki Shanten. I just need to get something next to this or this, and then be on our way. Yeah, Star Wars started out with the sequel to the sequel to the sequel. Did it though? Like, did like George Lucas or whatever like think of the prequel trilogy before before like Luke Skywalker and stuff? Was that what actually happened? But I could, but now I kind of see, I kind of like feel more and more why that can happen. Because like, so like sometimes when you're like writing a story or thinking of a story, you just don't know when's the perfect time to like, what the heck, man? No way, dude. No way am I doing that. You think of like the perfect time to start your story. It's not necessarily the beginning, quote unquote, or like when you first think of the story is the beginning, you know? So, you know, let's say you did think of all the Star Wars like chronologically, right? You thought of it from first like this kid named Anakin all the way to you know, the Empire being destroyed or whatever. Even if you thought of it all chronologically and you thought of Anakin first and stuff, maybe the best way to start the story is actually with, you know, A New Hope, with Episode 4 in the middle of this timeline. Because maybe, like, you know, that's just it gives your audience the best chance to get familiar with the world or with the stakes of the story and stuff. Oh my god. Stop giving me these tricky choices. Alright, I guess it'll be like this. There's no way I'm discarding either of these, right? 6-mon looks so bad. Yeah, unfortunate, not gonna get Tenpai. I did my best. I did my best. There's no way I could discard the 6. Look at all that Manzu. Look at all that Manzu, man. Suanko hate is crazy, dude. Yeah. I get you. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you figure out all the details. Because like you know, stories are planned out and are made organically. Very rarely are they made solely one way or another, you know? Very rarely are they made like solely via just like the whimsy of the author. And then also very rarely are they made entirely mapped out from the very beginning. Usually it's a little bit of both. I had a Mahjong fan fiction I wrote for Saki. That was well, it's only fan fiction because I'm using the same kind of universe because I like Saki, but I don't really like the characters. I like Saki the vibes and the Mahjong and the world. Not so much the characters participating in that world as much. Although I have to like read a bunch of spin-offs and stuff to get a better sense of that. This is looking like a fold, by the way. I'm just gonna quietly walk away. Maybe 2-mon, or 1-so, even 1-so. This could be like toy. Let's just get out of here. It's okay. I'm not gonna finish this either. Jeez. There we go. But yeah, in that story that I made, I also thought about like, yeah, what would it be like for them to, you know, meet after the story and they become like, you know, adults and stuff. You know, wouldn't that be cool? And they get to you know, reminisce about all this. But then like I came across a problem while writing that story is because I couldn't make a Japanese high school story interesting. So, which is it's just a borrow from Saki. That's like what the setting ended up being for most of it. Yeah, so I kind of gave up on it. But then, like, okay, well, what if I just skip to the adulthood then? And like, I actually know what that looks like because I thought about it. Repurposing old ideas into new circumstances. So one day I'll actually have that. I think one day I'll actually have a story that's like that. I see you, Theodore. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, the Chiho VOD. Yeah, one of the miracles that has happened. One of the many miracles that will continue to happen. Produced by the stream and produced by this wonderful game, Riichi Mahjong. And just Mahjong in general. Oh my god. Surely 3 mon, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, it was actually, you know, one of the things that I would love to do if I had if I had infinite time and resources, I would just like make a new intro like every more often at least. And especially for like viewer battles. I would love have a specialized intro for viewer battles, but I can't do that. But if I would, I would, you know, that Chiho moment would definitely be in there. I want to work on so many other things, so unfortunately that's relatively low priority. I want to make something though to capture that magic of that moment again. Suonko and Daisongen haven't gotten Kokushi. Suonko and Daisongen are pretty nice. Pretty nice though. It took me forever to get my first Daisongen. You literally got on Chase, you literally got on during the moment. That's hilarious. Is no game sounds intentional? Yeah, they're pretty low. If you want them to be higher, I can make them higher. Okay, yeah, they are pretty low now. They see it. Make it a little bit. Can you hear it now? A little bit more. Yeah, cause I had this what do you call it? This mixer, this broadcaster thing. I like play around with it a lot, so my it's not as consistent. It's not as my audio levels might not be consistent, but I can adjust them on the fly. Is the nice part about that. This is tough. 2-pin, I guess. Yeah, Chanta is nice. I mean, I could go full Chanta with a 7. The 7-pin drop. Yeah, we'll Chi. And then we could pawn, and then way in the north. South, Chanta, and 2 Dorais of Mangan. That'll be nice. I was thinking about it. I mean, once I dropped the 4, I was just like, yeah, you know, it's definitely on the table. But I also wanted to see is like maybe pawn and then, you know, hold the 7. The 7-pin pair. Maybe that's also an option somewhere. The problem is that, like, you know, if I'm like hedging Chanta, like it's just the shapes in my hand are gonna be so bad, you know. Hold on. Thanks. That'll be 11,600. It's in a hurry. Let's just slow down a little bit. But sure, I'm not complaining. Too much of a coward to not click the 9 draw button. Yeah. I mean, it'll depend on the situation, right? Like, if you're, in a lot of situations, like Kokushi Muso is like necessary, right? You don't need that many points to make your comeback. You might only need like a Mangan or something, and then like why not just reroll for a normal hand and get some red fives or some Dora? You know, you don't need a Yakuman. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you do. Sometimes a Yakuman is really nice, and you go for it. Even if you only have 8, or especially if you have 8, actually. Oh. Do I go for that? The Peiko Tanyo? Sure. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe just get rid of the 8-mon. Yeah, maybe 8-mon. I think 8-mon would have been better. Because here... Now I don't have a pair necessarily unless I get Nobuton. Whereas here, at least I could like flirt with the idea of like getting a 3-sided weight or something with 2 drawer. That would have been better, yeah. Oh well. They give you a Yakuman patch now? Yeah, I saw. Unfortunately, yeah, this would have been Tenpai if I kept the... It would have been a bad Tenpai. I would be waiting on the 4, but it'd be Tenpai. I'd Riichi. Lame. Yeah, I don't have any highlights because I'm just not good enough. Two pin. This is a Ardeon Men. 7-pin pair. Man, 4-7 here. Ardeon Men meaning it's a fake Rodan Men, a false Rodan Men. Because you already have 2 of the tiles in your hand. Now I get to here. I'll do 3 so. If I do 3 so, that means, you know, okay, well, he could be waiting on it because he could be waiting on the Dora. But that means he doesn't have Dora in his hand, probably. Or he has less Dora in his hand than you'd expect. I learned that one from Mr. Fang. With a shout out for him. HeelTrick, maybe your opponents are getting a lot of Suanko because you're not like dealing into anything stupid, which is good, right? Sure. The 9 so came back. Bro. Is there anything even remotely safe? The 5-mon, I guess? Okay, if I pawn this, that's not even... Okay, it is Tenpai, actually. It is Tenpai, but I have to... It's for K10. I don't have a Yaku after that. And maybe that's okay, but, I kind of just want... Well, that's lame. Ooh, this is really ugly. Hold on. This is 468. This is a Ryankan. But I might... If I get Tenpai, I have to discard like one of the dangerous looking Sozu tiles. They all look pretty dangerous. Yeah. Was K10 worth just like potentially dealing in there? I don't know. Probably not. This does suck though. This really does suck. This sumo. Yeah, because now I'm going to be in 3rd with that. The increased dealer payment. Dealer pays twice the amount of the other players. If someone sumos. Unfortunate. Oh, it's not it's not 1 in 200 million. Definitely not. Oh, Sukansu. Okay, never mind. I thought he says. I thought it was Suanko. Suanko is. Suanko is definitely not, but Sukansu maybe. Sukansu, yeah, you're better luck getting a Tenho than getting Sukansu. Oh. Still only a single Yakuman. Sure. I think it's funny how Mahjong already gave up on updating the news on the Steam page. Dang. I mean, did they have any collabs recently? Maybe they just want to do Steam updates for collabs, like news updates. Sure. This is actually pretty nice. Really, it depends on me getting a pair here, though. Well, if I get a 456, a pair like in this, the Sozu shape is really nice. This is a common shape also. Well, not terribly common, but the Yankan Yanmen, where I could be waiting on a 5.8 from the 6.7, or I could also be waiting on a 3.2.4 and then 5.6.7. Get rid of the 6. Not gonna accept that one. We could already accept the 5. They did forgot or gave up. I mean, they got some nice quality of life updates, yeah. So I would think, you know, like honestly, just like having this graph, you know, and hey, there's more statistics, like visual statistics for you to track in your games, and you could like easily find replays of everyone. I think that's honestly, like, little things like that is enough for people to come back. Just like, yeah, you know, maybe I could play some Mahjong again. So yeah, you might be right. Yeah, so, funnily enough, I realized that, oh, nice. See? Now, this is, the perfect Pinfu, Tanya, wait. I realized that I actually don't have Sankansu at all. I never have gotten Sankansu. Like, where is it? 3 quads, 0 times. I got Sanshoku Doko 1 time. And Sankansu a total of 0 times. Let's, yeah, sure, let's get this. The points are pretty close. And I could get the Aka. Ron. So maybe, you know, could have waited for a bigger hand, but I don't think this is bad. Especially icing the dealer here, which I don't want to win at all. What is this? Well, maybe if I squint hard enough, it could be a Yakuman. Maybe. And yeah, but I'll probably discard the East very soon. Yeah, but I'll keep the tiles. Honitsu? You know, yeah, I mean, honestly, it could happen. Honitsu could happen. Could be really nice. But I don't need a Honitsu. Even if I just get like another Dora here, south 2 Dora, and then like some tile here, maybe an Anka. Okay, well if you're just gonna give it to me though, if you're just gonna give it to me, sure, I'll take it. Still, I'm not like married to Honitsu here. Oh. we'll take Tenpai. Because even if I don't have a Honitsu here, I could pawn the white. I could pawn the white, and then I could be on my way to Honitsu. But yeah, I got a direct hit instead. Nice. Yeah, so the reasoning there is just like I have even if I'm not going a Honitsu, I have Tenpai while I still have upgrade potential into a Mangan or Hanuman. So yeah, it worked. That worked out really nicely. If I greeded a little bit, I mean, yeah, sure, it could have worked. But I need to get like an entire Sozu set, and it could be a better weight, but it's not always going to be a better weight. So I just figured, just take the 4/6, and then I could still upgrade my weight or upgrade my value. It wasn't a bad hand. Sure. But which way do I want to take it then? This one, I guess? Yeah. What am I saying? This is actually... These are all my blocks right here. Okay. I thought I was just like, is this going to be Shampoo? Like, no, I have Itsu over here. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, the 4, 5, 6, and 79. And then bam. I don't even need to Riichi. This is Pinfu and Itsu. This is really nice. Boom. That's unfortunate for that guy. Goodbye to your second place. It's all last. Yeah, so I don't need to Riichi. I already have 30,000 first place. Bam and bam. Very nice win. All right, that really worked out. I'm glad I found that Manzu Tenpai. Well, taking Tenpai, it's never bad, really, right? Taking Tenpai usually a good thing. And yeah, dude, this Itsu is not usually a good Yaku. It's usually not really. It uses 2 terminals. It's not compatible with Tanyo, so and it's waiting on a bunch of specific tiles, so you can't even like maneuver. You can like maneuver a Sanshoku around if like your Sanshoku dies. You can't do that with an Itsu. If someone cons the Tuso, you're dead. Your Itsu's gone. But also, there are times when you get a 3-sided wait for Pinfu and Itsu, and you're waiting on a terminal, and it's like the best Yaku in the world. So, yeah, that can happen. Only just started recently, and wow, the copper payment in Masters is absurd. Yepper. That's what you get for being up here. It's like you can't be on welfare. You gotta have your own reserves. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Arsenal Crusader. Glad to have you. I guess I'll throw the East. This is looking like a Pinfu hand. Maybe Itsu is possible. Probably not, because I want to use this 3-4. Yeah, well. Keep the 9, so it's like 7 mod's not really useful anymore. I have too many sets here. And okay, sure. That's more useful. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been keeping like a few 100,000 coppers. Feel like that's enough. I don't remember how much copper, like, you actually need to pay per Jade Room game or Throne Room game. Don't know if I have to worry about it, if I should. The only thing about the Throne Room, though, is that you need to have a 5-minute delay. That's the restriction that I'm familiar with. You need to have a 5-minute delay if you're going to stream the Throne Room, which is... Is it really that serious? It's online Mahjong. I mean, it's not for money or anything. But sure. And then, let's see, some question about... Shades, I want to keep reading RB1, but I'm stuck in the scoring section. Yeah, stuck in the scoring section. I don't want to skip it, but it's also super relevant for me and boring. Then you could skip it. It's not too bad. I mean, if you think really it's irrelevant to you, then look at the sections that are more relevant to you. You know, it's not like a novel, right? It's a textbook, so you can read it in any order that is most benefit to you. It feels so wrong to skip, but why though? Why do you look deep inside of yourself? Why do you feel this way to complete something in what feels like a chronological order? If the assumption is that, you know, it's to your benefit, maybe it's not to your benefit. Maybe it would be more to your benefit to skip around to the parts where you actually can enjoy and learn from, right? Should I be folding here? I kind of did. I kind of just folded. But like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have. But yeah, well, scoring, I only learned really like hardcore scoring when I was in, let's see, when I was a wee lad. Pissing my pants in primary school. No, it was, I think when I got into Jade Rooms, yeah. I think that's when I started to learn scoring. I don't think I learned scoring at all when I was in gold. Besides, like, you know, remembering that Han exists, right? That different Yaku have different Han. And then just aiming for 3 or 4 Han every time. Actually, I'm not sure how much I really cared about value to at all when I was playing in gold. Whatever. Yeah, so when I first like played Yu-Gi-Oh, and I say played in quotation marks because I didn't understand the rules, because no one understood the rules, not even the characters in the show understood the rules, you know. I remember playing or trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh with my sister, and then I just didn't understand like how you knew how many life points you lost when you got attacked. So we just made it up. We just literally made up numbers. Like every time something died, just like, yeah, that's 500 life points, I guess. And we had fun. And that's the kind of mentality you should have while playing Riichi Mahjong. Look, if you're playing in person, you don't know how to score. Just like, do you really want to like look up all the scores, like to make sure that your game is like tournament accurate? Who gives a shit? Just make it up. You know, just like have some simple rules. Just like, hey, this is like 1 Han, 1,000, 2 Han, 2,000, 3 Han, 4,000, and then 4 Han is 8,000. You know, it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Yeah, I mean, like there's some, you know, there's that the most popular Mahjong parlor apparently is hold on, I think it's this one, because then I could have Ipeiko. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. The most popular mahjong parlor in Japan apparently is one that caps every hand at 30 fu. Well, yeah, it's just like hard bands like any other amounts of fu. So like Chitoi is also 30 fu, Pinfu is also 30 fu, etc., etc. And that makes the game a lot simpler. It makes the game a lot easier to teach and to play. Like you're not just sitting there just like, oh, how much fu does I have? Like how many points is a 40 fu sumo again? Like, you know, you don't have to sit there and do that. You don't have to sit there and wait for anyone to do that. You don't have to sit there and like wait to like correct the person, you know, for saying the wrong score. You just go like, yeah, it's 2,000. it's just 2,000, guys. It's okay. Very nice. You got a Dora, that's 2,000. You got no Dora, that's 1,000. Pretty simple, right? Mm-hmm. You're evil, you'll do the mathematical calculation every time. I mean, you know, if you do want to like teach your friends to calculate score, just like only help them. You know, I heard this trick from someone at the club. Only help them if they overscore it. You know, if they say too much as the total, then be like, actually, you know, it's not 8,000. Actually, it's 5,200. And they'll be like, oh man, yeah, you're right. But then when they underscore it, you say nothing. And eventually they'll catch on, and then like they'll like do their damnedest to like actually try to score their hand themselves. Apparently. I've never done this myself. I'm not that evil. Yeah. Or am I? I don't know. I'm not that evil. You could trust me. I'm an upstanding citizen in the Mahjong world. Sure. I could get another Dora. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if yeah, I could get another Dora. It's pretty narrow though. Pretty narrow upgrades when I could just cash in my double Dora right now. Or get this mess. What is this? This is like two different Ipekos at the same time. Oh yeah, that's hilarious. If I get the 3 here, then like this is 147, right? Right? Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Or if I get this one, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. What? Is the 5 Ipeko? Oh my god, this is actually kind of nuts. I guess I'll take this one. I'm just like, which one's the Ipeko weight? This is not Ipeko. Yeah, I'd need a second in real life to like figure that one out. Okay, if I got rid of the 3, it would have been Ipeko on the 5. If I got rid of the 6... No, that's not it. The 6 would be, 2-5? Yeah. No, 5M is not Ipeko, because then I don't have a pair. Right? Right? Where's my pair? If I get... Wait. What's going on with this hand? I can't read it. Hold on, hold on. 2. If I get the 5, then is that 5? 5, 6, 6, 7, 7? Wow, I actually just can't read this. That's insane. I need a... I need to look back at that hand. That's the simplest way to read it, Valdrick, but, like, where's the one that accepts... Or is that... Are you saying that's the one that accepts the 5? I only had 2 6s, though. Okay, yeah, I just need to look back at that hand. Those... I've never seen that weight before. If I pawn... We're not going to pawn. I want to build off the 6s. We'll accept the honor tiles, though. Pawn. Pawn this. Now we've revealed our hand that we're actually going for this flush. Yeah, that way was insane. Yeah, before we get into Saturday halftime, we're gonna look at that hand. Yeah, the 5M. Yeah, but was the 5M Ipeco? Probably not. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think there was Ipeco at all in that hand, unless I like cut a different tile. But it was 5. Okay, but the 7 mon was the pair though. That was the key thing I was missing. The 7 mon was the pair. If I accepted the 5. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, I would have thought more. Like, in a real-life situation, I would try to think about my weights in advance, because that also affects, like, what I want to cheer pawn, you know, maybe. And if you're used to playing online, I mean, not only are you just like, hey, you're going to use the computer to, like, tell you what your weights are, haha. You're also, but because of that, because, like, you know, you don't have to think about your weight once the weight actually comes, you're not going to think about your weight before it comes. Which is going to, you know, which will slow you down and make worse decisions, etc., etc. And especially will translate to overall worse Mahjong play, both offline and online. Just, you won't notice it as much. So I'm in a funny position where I don't have a hand yet. And also, if I were to keep the Souths, it's Honitsu no Mi. Honitsu no Mi meaning only. So, in that case, I'd rather not. Honitsu no Mi is only worth 2 Han. Open. That's going to be 2,900. About 2,900. It's not enough points for me to justify this. Especially when I'm already in first. I'm in first by a pretty good margin. Let's cool it. I just finished up what was it? A Yaku... No. It was the push fold, yeah. Push fold video. The push fold Ponkat U video. That is now available to members. Members get to see that video early. So, if you want to also see it early, you can join the membership. Become a Ponkat. For the low price of $5 a month. Or for, you know, for any month. Anyway. Yeah, so my push fold instincts are fresh in my mind. I know exactly when to push and fold. Yeah. Because I looked over that video, I had to make it. Alright, very nice. Kept my lead though. You know, it's that's the thing, right? If if you want to get better at something, one way to motivate you to get better is to teach it to someone. Because not only do you have to be like good at the thing, you also have to understand the thing very well and understand it like enough to like blow past any like misconceptions that any student may have. And that's what that's what I experience on a regular basis as a teacher. I have to like it's like, oh yeah, I remember doing this math problem or whatever, but can I like explain it step by step to a student? And sometimes when I can't, it's like very, very obvious that I that it's just a lack of understanding on my part, and not necessarily just the difficulty of the material. So yeah. I had to teach a lesson that I just wasn't prepared for one day. Like very, very underprepared for. I think this one actually. Let's make another block, Tanya block somewhere. Because I felt like I never really learned that in when I was in school, and so like, oh shit, I had to like kind of learn it from scratch. Is what that felt like from this video. And it was like there were a lot of steps and a lot of conceptual things you had to do. It involved like radicals and stuff, and like, oh man, like radicals. It's like what the heck? Like, how can you explain? You need to find like the fifth root of something. Like, what the heck is a fifth root? And then yeah, well, the first few classes, yeah, just did not go well. Because of that, because of my lack of preparation and experience there. But my fourth class, which is also like the class with the most special education kids, people with learning disabilities, and so usually they have it could take some extra steps to explain things in that class. But well, because I had taught the the first three classes, I had like a eureka moment in the middle of that class where just like, oh, I explain it like this, just like just like change this exponent, just use this formula, and like, wow, that's so much easier. So like, what an easy way to try to explain what I failed to explain for like 3 hours. And I had one kid tell me, like, I mean, she didn't mean it as a compliment, but I took it as a compliment. Just like, you make it look so easy, but... And I'm like, yeah. I do, huh? I make it pretty easy. I make it look pretty easy. That's what math is all about. You're welcome, kid. I worked hard for this. You have no idea how much it took to get here, to this point, to this moment. Oh, this is a good hand, huh? Yeah, well, what are you guys talking about? Did I miss a question or something? Nagashi Mangan? Yeah, Nagashi Mangan, cool Yaku. Yeah, you have absolutely no idea. Just like that Blue Lock episode. Just like stupid childhood friends saying that I was lucky to get that goal in soccer. You have no idea. No idea what I had to go through to make that one goal, to get lucky that one time. That's what Mahjong is all about too. Absolutely no idea. You only see the win, you only see the run here. You don't have no idea. I have no idea what it took for this guy to get this hand. The kind of bets he had to make. The wall reads, the maneuvers. The efficiency tactics. No idea. Absolutely no idea. I just saw that he won. Just like, yeah, what a fucking lucker. That should have been me. 9 so. He had to walk 7 miles through the snow for that hand. Yeah, he legitimately could have. He literally could have walked 7 miles through the snow for that hand, and I have no idea. Alright. Best beekeeper, you were also a teacher? Yeah. Poetry is really tricky. Poetry is like so... Like, I don't know how you teach poetry. But I can imagine just like finding the best way to like explain the themes or the minutia of this poem. I bet that could feel great. I taught English too for a little bit. Because I'm an English major. That was originally what I was, I didn't want to be an English teacher. It's just like, it was like, hey, I have an English degree. I guess I might as well try. But really the biggest challenge for me as an English teacher was just reading and keeping up with the material. Like, once I actually read this stuff, if I actually read the book, like I had the time to read it, then like, it would go fine. Because like, I just like find all sorts of interesting stuff about, about what I'm reading. So I just rely on that. Just like, isn't this cool and exciting? And the kids will be like, yeah, like, whoa, just like, oh, like, they just like completely forget like that this kid's name had a meaning that was like literally spelled out for you on like page 4, and they just completely forgot. Wow, this 9 really likes me, but I'm sorry. It's just I'm looking for someone else. It's not you. It's me. You'll find someone better, I'm sure. Someone who could appreciate you more than I can. Maybe to another hand though. If I chi this, that's a meld. Maybe I can get Sanshoku? Sure. The second I said Sanshoku, my fate was sealed. Just like, yeah, I'm definitely going for this. I'm definitely going for like an open Sanshoku. Your princess is in another castle, exactly. There's a lot of Homba too. So Sanshoku, Tanyao, that's like, I guess I could achieve that. Sanshoku, Tanyao, and then the 3 Homba. That's almost a 3-Han hand. That's pretty good. Really, I just want to stop the dealer from getting any more repeats.
No.
Okay, that's one way to do it. I worked with I remember working with another teacher though. I remember it made me think about like how easy it is to like get carried away when you're like teaching something, like anything. I get carried away too. Sometimes you just like you can't help it but like, get excited at something. Just like, the kids love that. The kids love it. But at the end of the day, they also have to learn something. And so if your excitement doesn't lead them to like learn the actual important part of the lesson, then you kind of failed as a teacher there. Yeah. So like I I saw that when like I was like kind of going through a lesson, like, you know, showing the kids, you know, telling the kids, like, you know, find this like important detail and just like, you know, why this character did something in this book or something. And then like my co-teacher like kind of picked up on that and like, you know, just like he was still learning. I had more experience than him in the field of English. But he kind of got a little bit carried away and like, you know, focused too much on the mechanics, you know, like on the plot details, the minutia, and too little on the bigger picture. I'm like, you know, wait, but why? Like, why do we need to know where they found this key or something? Like, it's not that important. You know, what's important is when that ended up leading to. Right? What was the point of this entire adventure in the first place? It's like, what is supposed to be the most memorable part of this character? It's not the fact that they found a key somewhere. Yeah. It's stuff like that. I got caught up to, like, just like, I remember one time teaching, what was it? Ooh, this hand is pretty good. Formon? If I deal in 12,000, I'll be in third. Do I really want to fight this? Yeah, let's try a little bit anyway. I remember like teaching like negative, like multiplying and or it was fractions. I think it was fractions. Yeah, I taught like how to divide fractions to these like middle school kids. And I just like got so excited because like there are just so many different ways. There's just so many ways to think about like how you're dividing, like how dividing a fraction actually works in real life. You're just thinking like, okay, well, how many of these 1/2s can go into these 4 holes? It's not 2. It's not 2 times. It's 8 times. You could fit 8 halves into 4 holes. Isn't that crazy? And I just got so worked up for some reason. I got so excited at the end of the day. Just like the kids, just like, you know, really laughed and like really were excited too. But they also had no idea what was going on. But I was just like, look at the numbers. I think they did look at the numbers. I just don't think they saw what I saw. Oh my god, of course it had to be like this. Of course I get this tile out of every tile. No way, right? Okay, it wasn't the weight, but there's no way. There was no way I could have. I didn't even have. I was fighting for Tenpai. I wasn't even fighting for a hand. Oh yeah, Yakuhai literally means Yaku tiles. Yeah, so the tiles that could give you a Yaku. Yeah, it's something we miss as Westerners, not understanding the Japanese/Chinese origins of the game. Yeah. So yeah, it would be a lot more intuitive if we were all speaking Japanese. Be like, oh yeah, Yakuhai. Yeah. So desu ne. So Yakuhai. But yeah, alas, most of us are filthy gaijin. Yeah, I guess I'll keep the. I probably should have kept the green. This 7... The more I looked at this 7 pin, the more I'm like, do I really need it? I don't think I do. I don't think I need this 7 at all. In fact, I'll just discard it now. I could have kept the greens. 90% of Mahjong lingo has nothing to do with conversational Japanese, though. A lot of the terms are localized Chinese stuff. Kinda. I think, well, toitsu literally means pair. I think, doesn't, hold on. What was it? What am I thinking of? Doesn't hi or pi usually mean tile in Japanese too? So yeah, it's just I'm pretty sure it does. What's this guy cooking? Chi? Yeah, highest normal Japanese, yeah. So like a lot of the yaku and a lot of the like the names for the tiles, that's Chinese. But still, like just knowing Japanese will teach you a lot of other useful terms. Ron?
No.
Okay. Really? Yeah, that's unlucky. Even if I was looking out for that, I'm not sure what I would have discarded instead. Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Were you able to hear that? It's my new soundboard that I have on my Go XLR. Thanks, Adrian. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate hearing all my silly sounds. It's nice being heard. I would quit if we get anything near the West 4. Yeah. I love fighting games. I love fighting games. The Third Strike announcer is like one of the goats. Do this one. Maybe the 3 mods out there with this many one mon gone. If you want to play North round games, you could always switch to a different kind of Mahjong. And you could play a North game all the way into the night. Sure. I could still get 5, 6, 7 Sanshogu, so we'll keep that. But maybe, I think... Yeah, probably I get rid of the 6 pin. If I'm gonna keep that possibility, so at least I have to discard, like, not as many dumb tiles if I want to push into something. What is that? 5, 8? Yeah, we'll still do it like this, right? Then if I get a 5, 6, 7, something around the 6 mon, I get rid of this, and then I have another block over there. Or I could just deal in with the 6 mon instead. That could also happen. Sure. I guess I'll take that. Still means I have to discard the 6 for 10 pi, unless I want to discard the 2 and then the 3. don't have a hand. Dealing in would mean I get fourth. But then what do I do? The 7 pins close to the Dora. Green. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. 2-mon, 2-mon. That's the best I got. Yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance, Adrian, that I'll play the Toho Mahjong game sometime this coming week. Maybe. No idea, though. It'll just depend on how I'm feeling. Okay, now it's a Kabe, so the 2-mon looks really safe now. And, okay, the 7-so is also safe. And the 3-pin is at least safe over here. But I don't think that amounts to me getting it to Tenpai at all. Yeah. Well, Weeb definitely has it. So that's at least 3 people that we could we could play Toho Mahjong together. That'd be fun. It has been a while. I've gotten more viewers since I last played. So there might be some other people as well that I just don't know have it. That's totally fine. That's about as much as I wanted to lose from what was it? Exhausted Draw. That's how much I would have lost anyway. It's just a little bit unfortunate that my closest rival is getting it. Oh well. What is this? I think we'll just go full efficiency here, right? But, well, obviously, it's Toy Toy, yeah. It's... But, you know... If I get something like that, how can I say no? How can I say no to a beautiful Ryanman Wayne there? I'll still keep the Daisongen tiles. I'll still keep it. You know, today could be the day. Today could be the day finally where I get a Daisongen on stream. You know, instead of those other times where I almost got a Daisongen on stream. You know, Daisongen has come up a lot lately. It came up in like my... Okay, it's gone. It came up in my recent short. Daisongen. Where I got a Daisongen in like a tournament that I did off stream. So you could check that out if you want. Check it out. Nice, funny short. Also, I had that time where Hanuman or Yakuman, that one. Remember that one? Where I could have gotten a Daisongen if I had cheated and then kept the white or something. Yeah, good times. That's also becoming a short, coming soon. Did I record the whole thing? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did record the whole thing. Yeah. Well, this is the life I chose. It's not Toy Toy. It's not even waiting on the north. This is just a white. Yep. Khan. Rinshan? No? Okay. I got Dora though. Hey! Hey! That's, you know, that's enough food too. That's gonna be 50 foo. That's gonna be 50 foo with a Dora. That's like almost a Toy Toy. 40 foo, right? Yeah, 40 foo. Wait, No, isn't that 50? That's 16 and then 4. And then another triplet is going to be more than 20. Yeah, it's 50 fu. It's going to be 50 fu. So it's going to be 4,800. Yeah. If I get this white. Here we go. Come on. The white's out there somewhere. 40? No, it's gonna be 50 fu no matter what. This hand isn't closed. I'm not counting closed oh please no. Okay. Cause this is 16. This is 16 fu. Cons are a lot of fu. And then I have another triplet here, and then I'm gonna have another triplet. So it's gonna be 40 something fu, which is gonna round up to 50. And it's not gonna get more than that. I should actually be careful. I don't want to get fourth here. Like the next dangerous tile, I mean, just discard a 5-mon. Wasn't in Senpai though. Okay, well if you're going to discard the Dora, then that makes me question whether you're really holding onto a 4 or to something that waits on a 4. Oh, you fucking kidding me. That's like the one tile I just cannot draw right now. But if I lose here now, I can't lose exhaustive draw. That's fucking scary, bro. Ah, okay. Sure. Okay, now it's just funny. Alright, let's just... Come on, drop that white. Drop that white. Well... Here we are. You might be wondering how I got into this situation. It doesn't matter anyway. Alright, well, wasn't there something I wanted to check? What did I want to check again? There was definitely something I wanted to check. From this game. Something happened in this game. I wanted to check. What was it? What was the thing I wanted to check? Oh yeah, the weight. The weight, yeah. I think I understand it now. I think I just need to take some time. This one. Yeah. Okay, so this is so the easiest way to look at it is if I have a triplet here, then this is my pair, and then I'm waiting on 3-6. That's the easiest way to look at it. I didn't really look at if I have a pair here. Now I see it, yeah. If I have a pair here, the 7, then I have 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, and 6, 7 waiting on the 5, 8. Okay. It was simpler than I thought. I guess I'm just out of practice. Yeah, I just haven't been looking at like Jinitsu trainers and stuff in a while. Yeah, but anyway, it's time. It's time. You know what time it is. But let me put on my big head for this. Here we are. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a great Saturday, because it's time for Saturday halftime. For those of you who don't know, Saturday halftime is when I review members, Poncat members' replays that they've submitted onto the Discord. And I have them here. Well, we got a lot of submissions this time. Let's see. I think HotCuffeeMug, this is your first time submitting, so I'll look at yours first. There we go. But yeah, if anyone wants to get their replay reviewed during this time, you can also join the membership and join the Discord and let me know. We review all kinds of stuff in Saturday Halftime. We review funny stuff. We review educational stuff. Let's see what we have here today from HotCuffeeMug. Let's see. His notes. He wants advice. Okay, so there's a couple of hands he wants advice on. I don't know if I'll be able to go through all of them. We'll see. First, East 2. Sure. Let's look at East 2 then. What's happening here? Yeah, I need to remember to mark the ones that I actually that I already reviewed. Ooh, okay, what is this? Okay, so this is our first clear mistake here. Maybe keeping the 8 is better than the 1 cut west. I would think, like, considering this hand has a lot of work to do. You could get a pair somewhere here. This is a pretty reliable pair weight on the 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, because you get a 2 or 5, or a 1 or 4 will make this whole thing a pair plus a sequence. But then you have like the Monsu over here, which is actually pretty good. It has a lot of upgrade potential, and it's waiting on 2 different tiles. It's waiting on the 3, or it's waiting on the 8. This is the long Ryokan. This is the shape that's very, very nice to remember. Yeah, because it's a Ryokan being it's a 2-sided kanchan, 2-side closed weight. So this 2, 4, and 7, 9 are kind of like they fit together, and they're waiting on 2 different tiles. But once you get rid of the 2, then we're not waiting on the 3 anymore. So that's definitely a no-no. This can also can upgrade potentially into an Itsu, potentially, and then or into like a very nice like Ryokan Ryamen if you get another 6 or something, or another 5 would be a better example. You get rid of the 2, and then you could still wait on the 8 with the 9 Dora, or you could get Pinfu instead. Pretty nice. So yeah. We don't want to keep this south. The south isn't even our wind. And we could get a pair nicely over here, so I don't think we need to keep any guest winds. It's also a little bit too early to think about safety. And that 8 would have been really nice with that 7. The 2s and 8s are okay. They're obviously not as good as the 7s and, 4s and 5s and stuff. But they get a Ryamen on one side. So this 8, even if it's only great if you get the 7. Still, it's pretty great. It's pretty good if you get the 7, 8. Because that's waiting on the terminal, which could be a better Tenpai weight. Because terminals fall out of people's hands a little bit easier. Even if you get the 6, it's not so bad, because maybe you get Tanyo at some point, or you can upgrade into a 5-6 Ryamen, maybe with an Aka. So, yeah, 8s are alright. Then we get this. Okay. Yeah, Riichi is fine here. And, well, we'll just skip to... You win in with a 3-so Penshan, nice. But yeah, there, just needed to focus on learning the different weights of that more complex shape there. And then let's see, South 1. This looks a little bit interesting. I don't know. It's not a great looking hand. It needs a lot of work. But hands like these can go in lots of different directions. I think keeping the Yakuhai is like probably your best bet though. So I would keep the south, even if like you're worried about like double south. Keep the south just in case. You get any one of these. Hey William, glad you can make it. just reviewing some viewer game here for a bit before we get back into the Mahjong. Yeah, so in fact, this hand would have been, well, it's not guaranteed you'll draw any of these honor tiles, but I still would have kept them up to this point, and then like, okay, well, having an extra 6 is better than a south, so it's not so bad. Okay, changed your mind there, huh? You want Itsu instead? I don't think that's terrible. You know, they're both like pretty. The difference really is that in terms of safety, the green is a lot better. And this hand, since this hand isn't so great to begin with, I think I would lean more towards safety. But maybe some other people would have a different opinion. But yeah, now you're leaning more into safety. Okay, just like a little bit of wishy-washy play here. Do we keep that for like pair potential? Sure. This is 3 pairs, so it's San Shan 10. It's 3 away from 10-5 from a Chi-Toy hand, which might be good enough to consider. Now this is great. Now we have the 5 on. If we get the 4, if we get a 6, it's Sanshoku with Adora and Pinfu. That'd be great. In fact, at this point, I might even discard the 6 so and be like, yeah, we're just gonna get something near the Dora. Oh man, but you got didn't believe in the Dora. I hope it doesn't backfire. Oh. Oh no. Sanshoku, no. Yeah. Well, now we know. Now we know. So, yeah. I think the key here, right, is you want to be more confident in what you're going for. So maybe you felt like really confident in this Ipeiko thing here. I personally prefer something next to the Dora than a potential Ipeiko, which might not even happen. Catching a Dora, one Dora is actually more likely than catching both of these specific tiles for an Ipeiko. You already have a pair, so you don't have to worry about the extra 6 anyway. The 9 could be a nice save tile, so I think the move here was just get the 6 out of here, and then focus all of our bets on the hand that is the best. You know, look into the future. Find the hand that will win you the game, and this is the hand that will win you the game, where if you connect something with the Dora here and get it Sanshoku, I think that would have been it. I'll look over one more. S31, sure. And, okay. I don't think this looks too bad. Looks pretty normal, I mean. Sure. This hand looks... Wait. Oh, this is, S31, sorry. This is... You want the repeat. This is the non-repeat. Okay, that was like, that looks pretty normal. This one, okay. Maybe it's Chanta, maybe it's not, but like double south, you could get double south. You have a Dora, you don't need Chanta here, if you don't have to. So I wouldn't feel forced to do this. I would keep this 3 for sure. This 3 could give you Chanta. It could give you Sanshoku. It could give you both, which would be a Mangan. The 3 pin is better than the 6 here, I would think. The 6 is a little bit rougher to discard later, so I would keep the 3, and the 3 could maybe wait on a terminal, which is nice because we're not going for Tanya here. We're not going for Tanya, and so since we're not going for Tanya, waiting on those non-Tanya tiles is really nice. If we have the opportunity to wait on non-Tanya tiles like honor tiles and terminal tiles in our hand, we should take that opportunity, since those are the tiles that, you know, Tanya players are just gonna throw into us. At this point, yeah, at this point, I think I would get rid of the 6 as well. I think we're gonna use all these. Like the pawn here on the 1 and 9 is pretty good, and then we have a Dora still. We're probably not gonna throw any of these away, so I'll just discard the 6 right now. Yeah, and that 3 would have been nice. Then throwing it now, sure, I don't know. I think the sand is like decently safe if you could just discard the 1s and 9s already. I think even if it's 30-10, like you're still not finished. Your hand isn't finished anyway, so you could cheat it still. I think this hand could use the more acceptance. But this is also fine. You discard the 8 here. Yeah. And the Chinese girl is going to take all our tiles. And then we're a little bit afraid of the 7. That's okay. That's not really any much of a backfire. I don't know if we really want to discard the 2 or 3 there anyway. But it is a matter of, we discard it now. Definitely want to push this hand, so I don't think that's bad. But yeah, it is unfortunate we had this extra 6 here. Oof. Actually, this is fine. I'll push this. Yeah, so the 4 was pawned. The 4 was pawned before, and notice how like most of the 5s are gone. Like we have some 6s gone. Like just a lot of Pinzu is gone. So I would be shocked. I would be really shocked if someone was still waiting on this 4. 7 passed a while back. So I would assume that the 4 is actually safe in this situation. All right, thank you, HotCuffeeMug. That'll be all. And then, okay, I believe, what was it? Who? Envy, right? Yeah. We went over yours last time, right? So I'll give HeelTrick the next to review. But thank you, HotCuffeeMug. That was very, that was a very interesting look into your playstyle. But I think, yeah, just the difference between like, you know, like that intermediate versus the more advanced Mahjong is like being more consistent with your plans, and just like you know, like in chess, you know, you think moves ahead, and in Mahjong you think tiles ahead. Just like if I were to draw like 1 or 2 tiles here, like could that make a hand that is worth playing for? And yeah, we need to see that that door indicator would have been really nice. Oh, you submitted okay, you submitted 2. Okay, yeah. I'll go over one of them next time. How about that? Let's see. East 4. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, HeelTrick. His only note here is check this Yakuman in East 4. So I don't even feel bad about spoiling this. Well, check this Yakuman indeed. What are we in for? It's clearly a Daisanken, right? Unless this is Suanko, that'd be, yeah, it's Daisanken. maybe it's, you know, pulling a fast one. Maybe it's actually Suanko. Sure. I think at this point I just like, I don't know. Dora is nice though. Dora is nice. Yeah. Thought it was orphans. Hey Trevor, how you doing? Glad you can make it. We're about to see HeelTrick's Yakuman. Yeah, that's a Yakuman, all right. You're not gonna get rid of the door still? You have a Yakuman, bro. You don't need the door. All right, here we go. Here we go, baby. Nah, dude. Okay, well, this is OP, man. You only got 2 calls and you already have the Anko here. Like they don't even. You could have the Yakuman, but like, come on, one of them is discarded. Like this is, you have a Ryanman. Like I would deal into this. This is, oh, sure. All right, some people just have it all, huh? I work hard every day, and I don't get a Yakuman like this on stream. All right, congratulations, HeelTrick. That's a nice Yakuman. All right. Well, maybe we do actually have time to go over one of Envy's. Did we? Let's see. Watch specifically. Okay, so yeah. Give me a second. Copy link. And back to log. Okay, so we could see one more. See one more. This is the second one you posted. Envy. Did you? I feel like you posted 2 new ones? Well, this is the second new one. I guess I'll see the old one later. But this one's like it says the entire game. Okay, maybe I shouldn't watch that one. I'll watch the other one. Last one from Envy the Darksider. Right from South 1. Did we see this? Okay. Watch specifically at Hoople's perspective and at turn 13 onwards. Hoople? This guy? So we're not even watching you. Okay, yeah. Turn 13. Okay, so this is not Tenpai. This is not Tenpai. This is 7 pairs, and then maybe we get Suanko instead. Is that what's actually going to happen? Is this guy going to get Suanko? Or not? He's not going to go for Suanko at all. Just going to go for the normal hand. The 4-month Riichi? I guess that's fine. What do you got over there, Envy? That's a scary looking toy. And a Riichi? And the Khan? Oh my god, this is... Ooh... Sure. It was Nakatsuji, I guess. I mean... Oh my god. This is Silver Room East. This is all last. We're in the South round. This is sudden death, bro. Oh. Oh my god. What would you guys do? You're in first. You're technically in first, but if you lose exhaustive draw, you're not going to be in first anymore. You're probably going to be in fourth, actually. I think you just go for it. I think you just do it, right? It's scary. It's the Dora. Let it ride, baby. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have Tenpai here, you're gonna lose anyway, right? So, I mean, do you really want to discard one pin here? That'd be tragic, bro. We do it. All right. Where's this triple road? I knew it. I knew it has to be that. Oh my god. It lined up so perfectly. Oh my god. Oof. Oh my god, he's actually dead. That's crazy. First place gets feasted upon? Yikes. Like a fat turkey on Thanksgiving. Night before Thanksgiving. Jesus Christ. Goodbye, Hoople. But honestly, like... everyone's in Tenpai. I think that's like a pretty safe assumption. Well, at the very least, okay, you'd be in fourth. If you walk away from this, you'd be in fourth. But the game would still continue if no one wins. And there is a possibility someone else could deal in. So yeah, there's that. The 7 so Dora though, the Condor even to deal into everyone's tiles. That is really funny though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much everyone for submitting your replays. That was a great laugh. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Adrian. That actually changes it in my mind a little bit in hindsight. Where hey, you know, we still have a game after that. We're still gonna have a South 3. Or South 2 or whatever. Or South 1 repeat. Yeah, very unfortunate for that guy. I don't know, I probably would have done the same thing. I probably would have... It's like, well, this doesn't work. Well, it's so different to just see the situation rather than just play the situation in the moment, you know? This is gross. Look at this. What? Ew. 3 pairs? 3 pairs and they all suck. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. Do I really go for Chitoy on my dealer turn? Not really. I have so much stuff here that would be like really nice to actually make into something. Yeah, and we could build something around these 5s. We get 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku or something. 5, 6, 7. Maybe not 5, 6, 7 anymore with this. In fact, yeah, let's continue marching on. This is a Tanyao hand now. I've decided this is Tanyao. And so it will be. Yeah. Tanyao. I mean, it could be Pinfu also. Pinfu is probably more likely. I'm just being facetious. Alright, well, I mean, sometimes you get the triplets, sometimes... Hey, you know, the weight's pretty good here. The weight's pretty good. Yeah, going for a Honitsu. Honitsu with the Dora, so that's probably a Mangan. I should expect that's a Mangan. But that's okay, I'm the dealer. I can, like, deal into a Mangan. I mean, I could, you know... I could have a hand that's worth winning. Yeah. I could win this hand. What would be really nice if I get the 7, then I get a 3-sided pair weight 2, 5, and 8. Yeah, 2, 5, and 8. That would be really nice. It is pretty dangerous. Now, unfortunately, I would have gotten that, but... I mean, could have also Sakigiri'd. Maybe. Okay, well, at this point I have to. Reach. If I deal in, I deal in. Going for the flush and draw, yeah. But yeah, see, so... if I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then the weighing the 2, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, weighing the 8, or 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4 with a 5 pair. 2, 5, and 8. If I deal in, I deal in. You know, it'll be tragic, but that's Mahjong for you. I have a good weight, and it's my dealer turn. I'm not gonna let this go. I just have to pray I don't draw the Dora. And that they're not waiting on the Dora. Okay, well. Okay. Sure. Oh, just a chi? Chi? Really? Chi? You didn't, Oh, come on. You didn't misspeak there, huh? It's a chi. Well, sure, I'll give you a chi. Here you go. Should a hand be considered drawn if it's triple Ron? Oh, that's yeah, that's a fun question. Triple Ron Ryukoku? I think it's funny. I think triple Ron is funny. I don't really have a strong opinion about this. Because, like, triple Roan is just so rare, right? Triple Roan is just so rare that you almost never have to think about it. So, yeah, I mean, it's, like, whatever ruling you come up with for triple Roan, it's, like, it's going to affect, like, a fraction of games. On. So yeah, whatever. But I think I think for a tournament, it makes sense for triple run to be off, or for triple run exhaustive draw to be a thing, because like it's so devastating, you know? Like you just ruin someone's day. Like and like the exhaustive, you know, the 3-con, I'm not 3-con, the triple run abortion is also pretty funny in its own way. But yeah, for casual games and even for ranked games, I mean, like, who cares? I don't think people should like you know, take these games like too seriously. I think triple run is hilarious, and I think it should be in the game. Yeah, I applaud Mahjong Soul for implementing triple run, as it should be, as God intended, where you just pay everyone, where one person just gets fucked. Shouldn't have dealt that tile, idiot. Well, bad time. I didn't mean to call you an idiot. Yes, I'm talking about someone else. A hypothetical person that deals into a triple run with a Dora. In all last. It couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me, right, guys? I didn't say to push it. I didn't say to push that tile. Yeah, I totally said to fold. Yeah, I was like, who would push that tile? Not me. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, most tournaments are head bump, I guess. Yeah, most tournaments use head bump. Most tournaments don't even like double run. I'm just used to like playing in New York, and New Yorkers love double run. We love double run. We love open Riichi. We love big homba. We love all these stupid rules. It's like, yeah, just like like, what are you doing? Just like playing Mahjong in a suit and tie and being all like sumimasen and just like atamahane and just let's just have fun. Let's just Mahjong is a game about having fun, guys. Double rolled, and your misery is going to be our our enjoyment. Tough. Yeah. Sure. Oh, but maybe the 6 actually was better, because I get Entotsu with the green. I didn't think about that one. Oh, well, it came around. Sure. I'll do it like this. European rules, there are no abortive hands, not even Kyushu Q-high, which I think is weird. I don't think that's weird because, like, it just wastes so much time if you have to, like, reshuffle a hand in real life, you know? If you have to reshuffle a hand in real life just because, like, someone didn't want to go for Kokushi, it's like, well, just go for Kokushi. Just go for Kokushi or fold, you know what happens. Like, yeah. I think I'm in agreement. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. I think I'm in agreement that, you know, that, abortions should really be, you know, a minimum, if not outright, non-existent in real life play. Yeah, 4-wind abortion. That's the, yeah, what was it, Sufurenda or something? That one is just for manga. That one is really just for manga, bro. It's not. It feels like it's not. It should be a real rule. It's just. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just to create like you know, tension and like to create a twist ending. To create a twist ending on a chapter. It's only for manga. It's funny, and like, you know, in a sense, yeah, like all 4 people have to acknowledge the possibility of an abortion. And if any of them wanted to not do it, like 100% they could have discarded another tile, right? But I mean, you know, if you're the dealer, right, do you really expect that to happen? Are you really going to think about just like, hey, like, oh man, I have such a good hand, but I guess technically it's possible to avert this hand if I discard the north, which in any other situation I should do. Technically. And if all if all three other players agree, you know, it's yeah. But I like that one, Andre. The Saki episode where Yuki, she couldn't double Riichi because of the abortion. I like that one because like she's the last. Like you have the most agency when you're the last seat. You know, you have the most agency to be like, okay. Now it's my choice. It's literally my choice. I could make this into a draw, or we can continue the game. And there's like no in between. There's no probability thing. It's just here you go. Here's the button. Yeah. And I thought that was really cool. You know, just like okay, now I have to like rebuild the hand because like I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to give up this really good hand. It's still a good hand, even if I have to go back in Shanten or Dian Shanten. Yeah. If anyone's confused there, yeah. Free 10. I felt like, hey, I have 4 Dora. I have like I'm a dealer. I have dealer with 4 Dora and Hatsu. Like I could even have a Hanuman. So. In that situation, I think it's better for me to focus on Sumo win instead of a Ron win. So I'd rather just take the weight with the most amount of tiles rather than anything else. Okay. I was thinking of like, okay, maybe an outside hand, but like if I had this 3-4, I'd rather just use this 3-4 instead. And then maybe get a Yakuhai somewhere. Okay, I mean, sure. I mean, still want a Yaku somewhere else. We'll get rid of the 2, make a build around sequence somewhere else, maybe. No, I don't. Do I really need it? I guess I do, yeah. I still need another sequence. Yeah, when am I gonna roll someone in the Jade Room? Yeah, Ron doesn't exist. You never hear Ron. The Shade Room. You'll say though, huh? Yeah. I mean, I do think about these things. I do think about like Mahjong mechanics in like these Mahjong stories because I'm also a writer. And I have attempted at least to make a Mahjong story myself. It's hard. It's really difficult. And think of something that really stands out and then also has like, you know, meaning for the characters. Yeah, that was just not the hand that was gonna win. If I'm not gonna get the Yakuhai. But it's okay. I have 37,000. I blew this one before. I've been here before, but this time I think I'll keep it. First and third today. I think I've been all right. 9 so. Let's go to the west. 9 so could be a safe tile, so let's keep that a little bit longer. And then 9 pin instead. 9 pin, keep the 8. 5 and 8 a little bit redundant, but I could still get the 7 for 7-8 round man, which is nice. And okay, that's an interesting shape. It's waiting on a lot of 4s though. It is waiting a lot of 4s, but it is worth winning. Huh. Sure, yeah. The 9-so is still my safe tile. And 4-so is safe against the south player. Keeping the 5-8 Suji a little bit longer. Build around this. And there we go. I think that's okay. This is winning on 2 4s. 1 and a 4 and a 4. If you were to write a Mahjong story, would you go for the powers route like Saki or maybe more realistic Zhangyi? Ooh, this cheese kind of tough. I think I'll actually go for it. Chi. It's a good question. That's a good question, Andre. I think I'm leaning more into power routes because it's just fun. It's just fun to theorize and think about. Oh, this is a really fun. I don't think I've ever had this shape before with an open hand. But yeah, it's what do you call it? There's just a lot of fun possibilities when you put in like powers in the mix. It's just like, you know, you don't want to the biggest thing, right, is to have a character that plays in such a way that matches their kind of personality and values and stuff. It just matches their character. And it's a lot easier to have that if you can just like make stuff up, you know, and just like, well, this person really likes wind tiles, and so they're gonna get wind tiles a lot. Or, you know, the other way around. But of course, you know, it could be like so like goofy that it could distract from the character as well. So, you know, you do think about that. I think there is definitely there's an appeal to, like, you know, both kinds of stories. Pon. Yeah. Sure, this is fine. The north and east gates of hell. But I like, yeah, I like the Saki mechanic, Mahjong battles. They're fun. They're fun to watch. And very nice. Got a nice quick hand here. It even has safety potential with discarding 2 norths. This is great. I feel great. Yeah, I mean, I guess right now, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be able to actually have this be on the channel or something. Or like, you know, but like to have a real manga in my hand or like on the internet, you know, published. But the stories that I am making are more on the Saki superpower sort of scale. You know, I mean, I think also, you know, you can also, there are definitely difficulties to writing a superpowered manga. But also, like, if you don't lean into, like, you know, the superpowers and stuff, you have to be pretty confident, you know? You have to be pretty confident that you can write something really interesting with normal Mahjong. I don't know how confident I am in that. I don't. I'm not sure. You know, and that could just be a crutch, you know? It could just be a crutch. I'm not... You know, if I was a real Mahjong author, I would, you know, I should make the Mahjong interesting, you know, for the sake of itself. Ryan Good's slice of life stuff is almost lost art today. Maybe. Yeah, I don't like this. This is the handful of really bad weights, so I'm gonna hopefully build around this Akka. And then if I don't, then I'll just cut the 8-9 for safety, you know, build a nice safety net over here. I don't want to have such a heavy hand. But yeah, that is the thing, you know, just good slice of life is really difficult to write. I mean, how can you make real life, you know, interesting and fun? If you know, if you're really observant and understanding of what makes real life fun and interesting, then you could, I think, write a great, you know, story, a slice of life story. But you know, not everyone is that is like that. I mean, I don't want to say it's like that simple. It takes a lot of talent to like really bring out what makes real life interesting. You know, takes a lot of takes a lot of effort and skill and talent to make a good documentary, for example, or good nonfiction work. Same thing with fictional, non-fictional works. But yeah, there's plenty of good stories out in the real world if we look hard enough. Yeah, maybe we don't have to look that hard. Yeah. But still, you know, it does take a lot of effort to capture that imagination. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've lost too much. I've lost too much in the past to push this. It's only I'm so far ahead. 8 mon. Two pin maybe? I think that's it. I think that's all I got. No Daisongen, right? The whites are dead. I think we're good. I was watching someone else's stream a while back, and yeah, I noticed that there was one call. There was like one call of one of the dragons, and then no discards of any of the other dragons, and I'm like, that could be a Daisongen. That could be a Daisongen. I know from experience that could be a Daisongen. I could hear like the echoes of my past trauma coming back to me. Yeah, for real. I had a PTSD moment. Well, not literally, but you know. It was, yeah, I felt it, man. Turned out to not be a Daisongen. It turned out to be Shosongen. Yeah. Careful out there. Really make sure you count those dragons. Count those dragons, guys. Every time a dragon gets prone against tremors. One of these days, I'm going to deal into a completely silent Daisongen. A completely closed Daisongen. Just like, it's like a Sananko Daisongen. It's going to happen one of these days, you know. So if I play enough Mahjong, like, dumb shit is going to happen like that. And then I'm just going to have to hold that L. I'm just going to have to hold that L and then be like, well, I mean, if I see no dragons discarded for the entire game, am I really going to be like, I shouldn't cut anything because someone could have Sananko Daisongen? Is that what my life is going to be from now on? Just like so afraid of the ghost of Daisongen that I'm just afraid to play at all. That ain't a way to live. But it could happen. I could be in that space. Gee. Alright. West here. And two pin I think is fine. if I need to fold or something. Really don't want to have... Okay, I'm thinking about this. Do I want to chi the 4-7? Do I really want to do that? I don't think so. I don't think I want to chi the 4-7. The 4-7 mon, I mean. Okay, well, yeah, I'd rather draw it. This is what I... This is what I prefer. I'd rather draw it. And if I get the 4... Okay, sure. It's 3,900 plus Homba is 4,200. I was about to say, there's a possible Sanshoku upgrade even with 2 more tiles. When pickle, just let the world decide. Hey, yep. I didn't have to, you know. But, you know, it's just thinking about those hard decisions is something you want to, you know, make more of as a Mahjong player. I should have pawned that. I think I should have pawned that, yeah. Huh? Okay. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, right? You're not planning for a future that you know is going to happen. You're planning for all the possible futures that could happen. We'll get rid of this. Maybe I'll get a nice Chanta, Sanshoku. Oh yeah, I did win back the sausage draw stuff. Kind of. You gonna call that one? Okay, sure. Poniha. Poniha. It doesn't really have the same ring to it. Okay. 3-pin here, right? 3-pin. And if I get the 1-pin... Is this even worth transitioning into Junshan? I don't think so. I don't think it... Junshan isn't really that good. Open. You know, I mean... Hey, this could be pawn the greens into just a regular hand. Which I will accept. I mean, yeah. Well... Ah, we were Mochi Mochi. You had the greens too, huh? Your discards have been weird all this time. That might be Kokushi Muso, though. So maybe it's not really a threat anymore. Yeah, I mean, the greens are gone, so Kokushi's dead. I think we're fine. I just need to know the 9-pin is safe, and then maybe I can do something. 7-stone. The 9-pin is safe. Okay. Chi? Sure. The 9-so also looks not so bad. Okay, well, I chanced it for a little bit to see if I could maybe get Senpai, but I don't think I'm gonna get Senpai now. 8-pin. Still got safe tiles. 7-mon is also Suji. I think we're good. Oh. Hey, somehow, someway, Ishanten. With the 7-mon safe and the safe east? Hell yeah, dude. This is so nice. No chi, though. Galadora? Yeah. Almost a Hanuman. Very nice, very nice. Good stuff. Couldn't have, you know, didn't hit me. So we're chilling. Hinhaku, yeah, that guy could have had a Daisongen, you know. Even the Reds were dead, but you know, just imagine if they weren't. Imagine if they weren't. What am I doing? I should discard the east. What am I doing? I need to get rid of this east. I don't want the dealer repeating. Like, imagine if he just, like, drew the double east, like, right now. I'd be trolling. Okay. I hope he's doing okay. Well, now I'm going to discard it. Doesn't have it. Great. So this is a position where holding on to the west is actually kind of nice. Because if the west seat wins at all, they are helping me. They are helping me progress the game. And so I will do whatever I can, when I can, if I have the tiles for it, to help them out. Unfortunately, it's really hard for me to help out anyone that's not my Shimocha. My tiles flow downward. They don't flow upstream. Wait, what is... I need a pair somewhere. But this can also be two sequences. It's a Sanmenchan and a 7-8. So that could be my pair. Could maybe not. You could also think of it as like a 3-4-5. It's a 3-4-5 with a 6-7-7-8 Nakabukure. Okay, that looks good though. Yeah, so this is actually not that great for getting a pair. 2-5-8-6-9 pin. 5-8 so. That's one of the tiles I'm looking for, but I don't want to be left with a non-Tanya weight. This is waiting on partially the 9. That's... Sure. Okay. Wings. Yeah. Play it safe. This person winning is good for me. Take extra money from the dealer so we can move on. 8 pin also is safe. And 7 so is safe. Not even gonna chance the hell weight. I don't have to. I don't have to chance the hell weight. West is safe, cool. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Really don't need this. That looks like a fold, but you could also transition out of that into another pair. 7 so or 4 mon. Oh, 7 so. Oh yeah, now now that looks like a fold with the triplet. All right. Looks like we're all on the same page here. We don't want to give this guy any of our points. Totally fine with him sumoing though. Yeah, west. After that is the green. And then after that, we have to chance it on something. Okay, 6. This is 7 pairs. Okay, this is a non-zero chance I can get 7 pairs and this 2, 6, or 9 are safe. Not that likely. Yeah, not that likely at all. Nice. Yeah, Sozu looked awful there. No way I would discard any of those. Even though none of my Sozu tiles were actually their weights, huh? Hindsight's 2020. Nah, I made the correct choice. Because it was my choice. Okay. This hand sucks. But at least I can maneuver to kind of Sanshoku maybe with some safe tiles. I think we're good. Whew. I might have another stream. I don't know. I'll see if I can stream on New Year's Day. I think that'll be a fun time to stream. Wait a minute. Yeah. I have another video coming. I forget when though. I forget when I scheduled the video for. It's either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I think it was New Year's Eve. So yeah, I might stream on New Year's Day. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. The problem, right, is that I have to go back to work like on the like immediately after New Year's or something like that, because I have to like go back and like set up that classroom or whatever, make sure I have a lesson for when the kids come. Not that necessary. I feel like you know, I'm a teacher. I know how to do these things. Oh well, though. Sure, I'll come to work. I'll come to work on right after the holiday. It's not terribly out of the ordinary. It's just, man, I really wanted an extra 2 days to do stuff. Hopefully this doesn't deal in or anything. Sure. If we chi the 8 here, I think I'm gonna discard the 4-5 actually. It's a little bit okay, well definitely not anymore now. Oh, we were waiting on the same thing, sort of. That was at least one of my weights. Okay. Come on, we got this. Deep breaths in and out. Just waiting for this game to end. Just need to not fuck it up. Another hand like this. Yeah, I think that's okay. Keep the Yakuai. Yakuai are cool. I like Yakuai. Yakuai are our friends. I'm gonna discard the south now, though. Oof. Oh, that's good for me, actually. That's not so good for me, actually. That's, okay, it is a non-dealer, but it's also... You're only 8,000 points away from me. So this guy can, like, get a manga on anyone and then catch up. I've been too complacent with my first place. Now, I'm about to get usurped. Or usurped? Is that how you pronounce it? Don't think I've ever actually used that word in real life before. Okay. I was watching an old Wrath SS video from years ago, and he was talking about watching some other player about to rank to Saint. Sure. And playing too nervous and cautious was before he was Saint himself. Yeah. I've been there too. If I chi this, we'll chi. I think I do need to make this hand into something. Oh, that force so drop makes me a little nervous. Yeah, could be waiting on Dora. That's unfortunate. A little bit of free 10. Well, that just means I just have to have a Shanpon weight instead of a 1-4 weight. But yeah, like I I mean, you know, it gets to everyone. It's just it's a mentality thing. It's not always in our control. Where you know you take extra care into like getting this thing, getting like the next rank, and so you play differently, but you're not necessarily playing in a way that's more conducive to you getting that rank. Usually, it means you're not. It's not Dora, right? Okay, it's not. I mean, I think, you know, I think at the rate I'm going, you know, I'm done thinking that I'm just gonna that like you know, if I just push a little, you know, push a little more, and just like, yeah, well, I think same rank is just gonna happen. Just gonna happen. If I could just keep playing, you know, I think that's just the best way to think about it. Just keep playing, keep doing what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do it. It's just like, well, I can only say that because I've already made lots of advancements in my own Mahjong play. So I know for sure, well, maybe not for sure, but I know that that, you know, that confidence comes from somewhere. It doesn't come from nowhere. I feel like I understand the game a lot better than I did a year ago or 2 years ago. I don't want to deal into a manga. Definitely don't want to deal into a manga. Doesn't look like a manga, but he could still have the greens. So this green is not leaving my hand. I felt like that. Just like this high pie. This green is going to stay with me until death because I don't want to give anyone a Mangan. Or specifically, I don't want to give this guy a Mangan. Might have to though, if I want to push a win. Or I just have to wait on the green. Ooh. Chi? Yeah. Chi. Surprise, surprise. There was this route still open to us. Oh, it's gone. Oh. Come on. Come on. You've been holding on to it, right? You've been holding on to it. It's getting heavy. Fuck. Okay. All right. You saw the vision, right? You saw it. You all saw it. Where that guy drops the Dora, then I draw the door, then I get it to 10 by weighing on the Dora that turn. And then Shimocha discards the Dora he's been holding on to, just like scared to death that you know, some guy's waiting on it. Finally, it's just like, yeah, I could finally discard it. Nah, bitch. Got him, Ron. That could have... That was in another timeline. Not this one. Yeah. It could have been. All right, we're feeling good. I'm feeling good, though. One more. And thanks, Adrian. I did see your comment, your compliment. Do appreciate you guys sticking around, watching me play Mahjong, and just talk about random stuff. First place on stream. Hey, I got two firsts again today. Hope I don't ruin it. Yeah, how are my points looking? 23, 24, not too bad. And this hand doesn't look too bad either. It could have been better. It's got some door though. This might honestly be like another Tanyao hand rather than Pinfu, since edge weights, I mean closed weights here. Okay, never mind. That's one down. But yeah, another thing about that previous situation, right? That previous hand. Veldrick, you're asking like, you know, do we full play cautiously against Crosslord? Crosslord being Toyman. Yusong, let's say Yusongism. You want to like calculate in your head, like actually like calculate, like do the math of like where the points are going, you know, when someone wins, and how much do you expect someone to win? You know, how much do you expect their hand to be? There wasn't enough information for me at the start for me to think that like, hey, I could just like push into this guy and win. Because like if I the only way that guy is gonna win and beat me is like if he has like a Yakumon or something, you know? Or if he has like a Baimon and he like gets a direct off me, and none of what his hand, you know, his calls looked like he was going for a Yakumon or a Baimon. At the most it'd be a Mangan, probably, with the Hatsu, the green dragon Dora. A green dragon triplet with 3 Dora is probably what I would expect his hand to cap out at. That said, right? Once it did come out, then like, okay, then that's cueing to me. His hand probably isn't a Mangan, even. And so it would have opened me up to play a little bit more aggressively and maybe even Sashikomi, and deal into his hand intentionally. That was a possibility. However, right, it's just waiting on the in that particular situation, waiting on the oh, I think I should cheat actually. That would have been an interesting sort of shape. Yeah, waiting on the green right after he discarded just like looked too juicy for play. I mean, I don't remember if I saw any red 5s. Were there any red 5s out? I forget. So it's possibly still could have had 3 red 5s. It just would have been really, really rare. Would you still account for that? I mean, maybe. You know, dealing to 3 red 5s would be like really tragic. So maybe not to the point where you'd Sashikomi like and deal in, but like maybe you could still push a hand, sure. But like you could also just let him win. If he sumos and wins or wins off of anyone else, you get first place. You know, that's the power of being in the lead in all last, is that you could just have other people win for you. Okay, we'll go like this. And like we want to play really defensive. Yeah, let's still keep this a little bit longer. Let's be a little bit more aggressive with our Honitsu here. Although honestly, this Honitsu isn't really worth winning. Okay, sure. Now we'll discard the 7. If I get close, that's a different story. Menzen Honitsu is really strong. Okay, yeah. We'll just we're not gonna have huge pretenses that we're going for anything else besides the Honitsu. This might just be a quick and cheap Honitsu though. If I see the 1 or 3, I think I'm gonna pull him still. Right? What's the weight here? I'm still Ryon Shanten. Okay, never mind. I'm Ishanten now. I'm for sure Ishanten. We're not gonna call. We're not gonna call though, because I'm so close. Like any Sozu pretty much is gonna be enough. And then I could also wait on the east. That's been unfortunate. Okay, so maybe I want to call now. That's Tenpai, right? No, it's not Tenpai. Fuck. Come on, dude. I'm a little bit afraid of double east. A little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be. Alright, that guy wasn't afraid. Maybe I should have took a page out of his book. You had these. I wonder if he would have pawned. I wonder. Oh, such a cool hand. That's all gone now. It's not even worth cheating. And if I'm not willing to throw the 8, I'm definitely not willing to throw the 5. I'm scared of the Suji. I guess we'll never know what he was waiting on. What she got? Is that Sanshoku? Yeah, that is Sanshoku. Wow. It's like, how could that possibly be a Makan without Riichi? It's just like, oh, it's Sanshoku. Ooh. That 5-8 though, that 5-8 was... I don't know. It would have been worth pushing though if I got Tenpai. Tenpai for a Mangan? Sure, I'll take it. But I have to push the east and then push another tile. I don't know. Maybe Mortal would have pushed. I'm sure Mortal might have pushed something. I'm wondering what would Mortal do? Okay, this one, I guess. Yeah. Foreman. Itsu is a trap. I'm not gonna hedge for Itsu when I have other shapes here. Okay, we'll still keep this. We'll still keep this stray 7. I could get a Sanmenchan, the 6-7, the 3-4-5-6-7 for 2-5-8 weight, 3-sided weight. I could also get the 8-pin and wait on the Dora 9-pin. Plenty of possibilities that are all just down the drain after this Riichi. And we're gone. Yeah, you're willing to push this? I'm not. Good luck. Good luck, dealer guy. One so or the 3-pin Suji. I'll take 3-pin Suji, I guess. One so, I mean, it's kind of Sotogawa. Oh. Yeah, well, it's okay. There'll be more hands. There'll be more hands that I can win later. And these two are just having their Saki battle without me. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want to play that hand anyway. This one. This Honitsu is fine, but also it could be Sanshoku. Man, just as I say that. Sanshoku Ipeko, you see the vision? That's a strong hand. It's definitely worth considering. I've been thinking, you know, I mean, I got punished for this a while back where I had the choice between Sanshoku and going for a flush, and I chose the flush instead of the Sanshoku. And then the guy to my right, the Shimoncha, just ate up every tile that I discarded. And then the cold roll on my last non-flush tile. It was ridiculous. I might be still traumatized from that one. But it might also just be a legitimately good, you know, good choice. You know, I learned a lesson from that one. Just like, hey, do I really need this? You know, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I really did. If I really, really needed to go over that flush. I really didn't, because I had other options. Other good options. Could just get unlucky. Chitoitsu. I wanted 345 Sanshogu anyway. So this is really hedging on the most value that I have in this hand, which is either Sanshoku or Sanshoku Ipeko. Or the 7 pairs. So now Sanshoku Ipeko. We're good. Okay, maybe I draw the pair. Maybe I draw the pair. Come on. Come on. If I draw the pair, that'd be so fucking pog, though. Dude, like 2 Dora, Tanyo, Pin, and it becomes Pinfu. That's a 4 Han swing, actually. That makes this hand so much more valuable, somehow. G? Okay, well, you're probably not winning a Dora, right? Probably. Unless it's like Itsu plus 2 Dora. Oh my god, that would be ridiculous. Gee. Man, that's so sad. Do I go for the greed? Just take Tenfai. It's okay. I'm just gonna take Tenfai. Yeah, but what I mean, Envy, is that, what I mean is that if I had a Dora pair, then it'd transform into Pinfu and Tanyo and 2 Dora. So the upgrade would be huge. Yeah. Why was that? Oh, come on. Wait, it was twice cut. What am I doing? It was twice cut. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Such an idiot. Could have won that. Oops. Was he actually waiting on it, though? No, he wasn't. Hey, you know, that's pretty much what would have happened. I had Sanshoku plus Dora. Okay, I lucked out there. But yeah, that was a brain fart moment. Just no way, dude. No way I didn't push that. I didn't push that. That was like the safest looking Arnton in the world. South, sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was, well, if I would have gotten it, it would have been Riichi, it would have been Sanshoku, and it could have been Ipeko as well. Yeah, so Ipeko plus Sanshoku alone is 3 Han. But, only, like, Sanshoku would be guaranteed from that, pretty much. And then I'd have to luck out for the Ipeko. Mm-hmm. What are we gonna do here, though? I mean, it's my dealer turn. I should, like... Yeah, yeah. With two, that's not a Yakuhai. What the heck is that? That's not the West round. Hmm. Oh, this is 4-pin or it's 7-pin. Okay, 4-pin is better. Yeah, because this is also has potential for like an Ipeiko upgrade or just like a regular Ryomen upgrade somewhere. I don't want to chi for it though. I'll pawn into it. I'll pawn the 3. I'll pawn the 3 or 7. Don't need that. We want to make... This is our weakest weight right now. This is still strong. The 6-mon. There's still 2 of them left. Still 2 6-mon left. 4 3-mon left. Pawn. Now we're waiting on it. 6 tile wait. We you know, gave it a good chance to wait on something else. Maybe get a Riichi hand. But now, if you're gonna give me a 10 pie with a 2-sided weight, I'll take it. But that last hand was open, so it wouldn't only be Sanchogo and once since the Pico requires closed hand. Yep. I was just like talking about the, you know, like before I opened the hand. I had to begrudgingly open the hand because like the 4-mon were running out. Pawn, baby. Yeah, let's go. This is my game to win. It's time. Dora 3 ton. The East. Could have a Aka as well. No Khan, unfortunately. Khan is off the table. But yeah, this is almost certainly going to be a Mangan. And just like that, we'll keep the 3-5 for a little bit of extra efficiency. The 1-pin, keeping the 1-pin instead is actually okay. Yeah, I'll keep the Haku now. I don't have to go crazy. 3-5, like both of them could be potentially dangerous in the future, so I need to build up 2 different save tiles. I guess that's okay. So the probability I'm gonna get, like, you know, I discard the white and then now I need like 2 more save tiles to be like in a good spot later. Not that great. You know, and for the ability to maybe chi a 4-mon. Like, not that likely. Eh. Oh well, I missed the Hanuman. Yeah. Oh well, it's okay. I stand by my decision. Chi. No. We'll go for full efficiency here. The ability to pawn any of these is so strong. I could care less. I could care less about what you're doing. I'm gonna get this. This is a tough question. The Forso hasn't passed at all. But this is a much better weight. Be aggressive. The 6 So's made a 1 chance. Ah. Alright. Good for you. I felt like, you know, in that spot, I had to do whatever I could to make that hand a reality. Unfortunate. But yeah, that is one of those spots where I'm just like, you know, I could see a number of people choosing the other one. It's like do you take the better weight or do you take the safe tile discard? Two very different schools of thought there. That's part of what makes the game interesting. All right. I guess it's this, right? Honestly, I already have 2 Dora. So it's not like I need this 4 so. It's not like I need it, but also it could still be nice. If the pawn comes out, we're definitely going to try and win the Tonki though for a Mangan. It's actually not quite that, Adrian. It's not quite greed versus efficiency. It's greed versus it's efficiency versus safety. You know, the other part of the Mahjong triangle. All right, let's push this. I got 2 San Menshan. Okay, well. Oh no, is this my fate? Am I doomed to deal into this? Not yet. Not yet, baby. The 3-mon looks so bad though. No way. Riichi, I'm gonna close my eyes. okay, I lived somehow. No way, baby! Sanchoku! Sanchoku 3 Dora! Ipatsu, is that a Baimon? Let's go! Oh, baby, yes! 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 That's what I live for! Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it. Oh my god. I'm gonna be Sate. I'm gonna be Sate rank, boys. It's happening. This year, watch out. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get first tier. First tier is gonna be I shouldn't count my points. That's like a bad omen. I haven't even won yet. Calm down. All right. See you in the YouTube Shorts chat. Yeah, that's going to. That might actually just be a YouTube short. We'll see. We'll see. That was a good one. I think it will be. Yeah. I need to get around to making it. I have some other ones I want to make first. Really, just one other one, maybe 2. I've been saying like a Daisang has been, a real theme in the past few months, I guess. Daisang has been everywhere in my life, for better and worse. So something that's a Mahjong moment that's not Daisang related would be kind of nice, yeah. Alright, well, I declined the save tile. That's a push. Well, I'll still do this. The 1 pin will be safe against both of them. 4-mon. Okay, that's looks less like a push now. Okay, 1 pin first. Not impossible, I could still get this hand. Just pretty unlikely. The 5. Okay, yeah, okay, there it is. So now it's the 7 so. And then I hope that they're not waiting on 8 so with that early 6 so drop. Because other than that, I have 7-mon Suji, I guess. Suji to both of them. 8-mon safe. 5 so now confirmed safe. Great. And then the 8 so right after. Oh man, I need to I need to catch my breath after that last one. No way, right? Okay. I was worried he might have been waiting on the 5. Might have swapped his weight. It's like maybe it's better to discard the 8s now. I mean, they were looking pretty safe. Yeah, I think I should discard the 8s. I think, like, the only thing I would deal into was Chitoitsu, Otanki weight. At that point. Oh well. The most minor of misplays, if you couldn't even call it that. East first. We'll hold on to everything else. Really terrible hand though. Otherwise. Okay, it just got a little bit better. Maybe 2, I guess. Yakuhai? Yakuhai, yeah, sure. This is why, yeah, it's why we all keep coming back to this game. It's like, you know, you have like some of the worst days of your life will be related to Mahjong. But also some of the best days of your life will be related to Mahjong, you know? Just like that kind of a magical kind of game. Okay, let's go with this one then. Never gotten a Yakuman, but stealing around by going to Riichi alongside 2 others is plenty for me. Yep. Yep. Oh. What is this? Do I wanna... I guess like throw the 8 now? I don't want to start this south yet. It would still be like a relatively safe tile for me as well later on. Yeah, and there's plenty of things to look forward to in Mahjong. Okay, I guess that's technically Ishanten. It's a terrible Ishanten, but I'll take it. Maybe I can upgrade into a Tanya later. Like, you know, I'm a big fan of Changkan. Changkan, man. Such a cool Yaku. It's like the hypest Yaku, baby. South, sure, I'll discard it. Oh, wait a minute. Is this an opportunity for me to end the game? Is that Khan? Okay, it's not Khan. Uh-oh. Don't be a Baimon. Okay, I don't think it's a Baimon. Actually, I think a Hanuman, even a Hanuman would have been enough. Yeah, Hanuman would have stolen first place from me. All right, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. This hand has to be it. This doesn't look like a winning hand. This hand doesn't scream to me that it wants to win. But maybe it needs just a little bit of motivation. Just a little bit. I mean, what? Is Honitsu on the table? I guess. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. That's all we needed. We'll chi the 4 or the 3 so. 4 mono 3 so. And then pawn our way to victory. Pawn. And bam. If we have to fold, okay, so here are the scenarios, right? If dealer is pushing, we have to fight this. We can't let dealer win. Like, at all. But, right? If anyone else is pushing, then maybe we fold. Because if we deal into a Mangan, we lose our first place. So that's why the Norths are here. We could just always fold with the Norths. Definitely not going to pawn it, either. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I mean, it's also okay. The thing is, right? I was looking into the future. Like, what happens? Unfortunate. What happens, right? If I upgrade this into a Ryeonman and I'm waiting on the 8s? The 8s are mostly gone anyway, so it's not much of an upgrade. I'll just wait on the 3. So that was really the consideration. Like, would I rather like lock myself to wait on 3 or maybe get a Ryeonman later? And the answer is like I don't think the Ryeonman is worth having a worse weight overall, which is way on the 5. Unfortunate that I actually came out. But you know, that's just how it goes. And that's just how it goes. It's like we're not gonna take the first time this time. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Look how many 4s are out. 3s are out there. I'm sure that they're not like locked in someone else's hand as a triplet. Just give it a little time. 3 still will come out. Uh-huh. It'll come out. Trust. That said, if I get a pair, then maybe I'll wait on the... Oh, there we go. Hold on. Good game, good game, good game. 3 firsts today. Count them. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 1, 1. And then a third. Well, you know. It's what you expect, right? I'm the 3rd place master. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA to get 3rd place every now and then. Yeah. My 4th places is like slowly dwindling past 100. And my 1st places are catching up with my 3rds. Think this is good. Think this is good here. And a good time to end the stream. So thank you all for coming. Hope you all had a great holiday and enjoying the rest of your holiday break if you're still on break or getting back to work if you're getting back to work. I'm going to be enjoying a nice New Year's Day. I'm going to see. I'm have to like ask my family what they're doing for New Year's Day. But well, if they're not doing anything crazy, then maybe I'll have a stream. Maybe, no guarantees. But yeah, thank you all for showing up. SRL. I see you, Valdrick, Foragin, HeelTrick, Andre, D-Slayer, Julie Squeezer. Thank you all for coming. And peace. Have a good rest of your day.